Did you know that knights were not just skilled fighters, but also had a unique way of life? Today, we're diving into 30 unknown facts about medieval knights that will surprise you. Knights have always fascinated us with their armor, swords, and chivalry. But there's so much more to their story than just battles and glory. Let's explore the hidden world of these legendary warriors. Knights were not always noblemen. Many knights came from common backgrounds and worked their way up. The term knight comes from the Old English word knight, meaning servant. This shows that knights were originally seen as servants to their lords. Knights had to follow a code of conduct known as chivalry. This code emphasized bravery, honor, and respect for women. Most knights began their training as young as 7 years old. They started as pages, learning skills and etiquette. Becoming a knight was a formal ceremony called dubbing. This involved tapping the squire on the shoulder with a sword. Knights wore heavy armor, but it was not just for protection. The armor also symbolized their status and wealth. Contrary to popular belief, knights did not always fight on horseback. They often fought on foot, especially in battles. Knights were skilled in various weapons, not just swords. They used lances, axes, and even crossbows in combat. The famous jousting tournaments were not just for fun. They were a way for knights to gain fame and fortune. Knights had a special bond with their horses. These horses were often treated like family and were crucial in battle. Many knights were also landowners. They managed estates and collected taxes from peasants. The life of a knight was not all about fighting. They also had to be good leaders and protect their lands. Knights often participated in crusades. These were religious wars aimed at reclaiming holy lands. The armor knights wore could weigh up to 60 pounds. This made movement difficult, but it offered great protection. Knights had a unique way of communicating in battle. They used flags and signals to coordinate their movements. The concept of courtly love was important to knights. This was a way to express admiration for women, often in a poetic manner. Knights had to pay for their own armor and weapons. This could be a huge financial burden, especially for lower-ranking knights. Many knights were also skilled in hunting. Hunting was a way to show off their skills and provide food. Knights often had a herald who announced their presence. The herald would also keep track of their family lineage. Some knights became famous for their deeds. Their stories were often romanticized in literature. The armor of a knight was often personalized. They would have unique designs and colors to represent their family. Knights were expected to protect the weak and uphold justice. This was part of their chivalric duty. Many knights faced financial difficulties later in life. As wars changed, so did their fortunes. The decline of knights began with the rise of professional armies. This made the traditional knightly role less relevant. Some knights became mercenaries, fighting for whoever paid them. This was a way to make a living when their lands were no longer profitable. The legacy of knights continues today in various forms. Modern-day organizations still honor the chivalric code. Knights were often depicted in art and literature. These representations helped shape our view of them. The fascination with knights continues in movies and games. Their stories inspire countless tales of adventure and bravery. If you enjoyed these facts about medieval knights, give this video a thumbs up. Share your favorite fact in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.